double murder accused Capeldio Gangadin was today charged with escaping from lawful custody. The 24-year-old man appeared in the Vigilance Magistrates Court before Magistrate Fabio Zorc, where he was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. Last Wednesday, Gangadin made his way out of the quarantine area of the Lusignan prison, where he was awaiting clearance to be transferred to the general population. However, 1 day later, he was recaptured in the minibus at Ondernemen on the west bank of the Marara. The minibus was en route to Parika. Gangadin was remanded to prison on October 20th for the murders of Straspe East Coast Demerara businessman Chris Passad on October 15th and fisherman Mukesh Mangar, which occurred in January of 2020. Immediate action is needed to avert a global disaster as a result of climate change, was the warning sounded by President Finale on the international stage.
First, we must set more ambitious goals to reduce emissions, and we must honor to the letter those ambitions. All countries have an obligation to act, but the world's foremost polluters have a greater duty to institute steeper emissions cut. Second, the pledge of US $100 billion per annum, made 1 decade ago, to support climate action must be met. Dishonored pledges are a recipe for disaster. Third, forests constitute a powerful arsenal in the fight against climate change. Forest-rich countries must be provided with the incentives necessary to keep their forests intact and to reduce deforestation and forest degradation.
According to President Ali, the world is already far behind in limiting temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius.
The coming decade, therefore, must be the decade of decisive action. Climate change affects us all, rich, poor, developed, and developing states. But its effects are more severe on the poorest and most vulnerable, especially small island developing states and low-lying coastal states. For us, it is a question of survival.
Ali said the summit can be used to change the trajectory, but the world has to act now. The Climate Change Conference brought together world leaders in an attempt to find solutions that can bring climate change under control.
Are you having problems sleeping at night? Well, worry no more. Comfort Sleep mattresses are simply the best. Comfort Sleep provides quality products, factory fresh and better value. With every purchase you make, you become part of our family and help to fulfill the need of the less fortunate. Comfort Sleep, as part of their corporate duty, provides meals for over 500 children in regions 3, 4 and 6, 3 times a week. This, among other charitable events, year-round is part of our mandate. What are you waiting for? Keep the dream going. Be part of this great family. Comfort Sleep, Eccles Industrial Estate, East Bank, Demerara. Telephone 233-3013 or 233-2657. Email comfortsleep49@gmail.com.
It's an eco-friendly Christmas. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union is pleased to present our annual Christmas promotion, commencing November 1st, 2021 and concludes December 17, 2021. The credit union recognizes and acknowledges the importance of minimizing our carbon footprint and has tailored this year's promotion to suit by presenting our members with an electric car and bikes, which will undoubtedly raise awareness and help our members to adopt. To participate, one must be a member of the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, must like and follow the credit union's Facebook page, must have an existing loan with the credit union, must be in good standing with the credit union, must not be an immediate family member of any staff or committee member, must earn a gross of less than $150,000 monthly, and proof of this fact must be attached. and only one coupon is allowed per member. It's an eco-friendly Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
The wait will soon be over for farmers of Perth Mycone and farmers of other communities who are still to receive their flood relief cash grants. Kuldip Ragnar, General Manager of the Guyana Rice Development Board, told his newscast that the process is not as simple as many thought. In fact, he noted that there are various levels of verification, hence the delay in the relief.
Once a farmer make a claim, that claim will have to be verified, first of all, by the institution. And we have various institutions that are looking at this as the flood relief. We have the GRDB, of course. We have the GLDA that is responsible for livestock losses. And we also have the National Agriculture and Research Extension Institute that is responsible for cash crop and other things. So all the areas that have to be addressed. We here at the GRDB, we normally will collect or make the assessment at the institution level once the farmer makes a claim. After that, it goes to the region. The region is involved in the verification process. Of recent, we have also community verification process. The Minister of Agriculture, he himself would have appointed a committee in Region 5, specifically for the Mycone areas to address, to work along with the GRDB to address queries and complaints by farmers in that area. That committee would have worked over time to look at all those complaints that were made by farmers within the Mycone Branch Road and the Mycone River area. So, as a matter of fact, so Brennan said community verification means that persons from within the community were part of the verification process, and they would have finished that process. That report is being addressed. There are still some gray areas, and that is what we have to understand. It might seem that people or farmers will not be paid, but that is not so. There are still some gray areas that has to be addressed, and when that has been sorted out, definitely all the farmers who were affected and who would suffer losses will receive relief from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Farmers of Perth Village, Mycone, on the lower east coast of Demerara said they were bypassed, and farmers further down in the community were given relief. The farmers mounted a picketing exercise to register their concerns. Ragnar said those farmers will be paid.
The person who were affected in that area, Port Stratcampbell, that area, they will be receiving flood relief from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Ragnar is appealing to farmers for patience as they continue to work to ensure that all deserving farmers get flood relief.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website at www.rdproductionsgy.com.